have some signature amps. So without further ado, I would like to bring up, no use in trying to introduce these folks, most of you already know them, but Michael Anthony and Alex Skolnick. All right.
Is everybody hear Hartley okay back there?
Yeah, I apologize, my voice is gone. So.
There's a man who's working hard at the NAMM Show here.
I got Gary over there.
Well, guys, tell them about it.
All right. Alex, you want to start off?
Sure. How's everybody doing?
All right.
We just met for the first time a minute ago. It's a huge honor to share stage with you. And it's a huge honor to have this amp. I worked with Budda for the last few years on this amp. It's a 3-channel amp. It has independent effects loops. I wanted an amp that would work in any setting. So I have my own jazz trio. We're playing tonight at 9 at the Marriott. I'm going to be using that amp. The other night I did an event over at the Hilton and played with guys from Mastodon, the Alice Cooper Band, and the Cult, doing like Black Sabbath covers. And I used that amp. And it sounded great. So I'm very excited about it, and it combines tube and solid state technology. There's people that can describe the technical stuff much better than I can, but it is great. It is called the AS Preceptor, and that's it right there. Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, this guy back here, probably in 2009, the best thing that could have happened to me besides forming this band called Chickenfoot with Sammy, was having Joe introduce me to Chris Kelly and Hartley and the guys over here at Peavey, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have ended up with this. And they were coming up with some bass gear in 2009, and when Chickenfoot went out and toured, they told me what they were doing and this amp VB3 that they were going to come out with, and I kind of helped R&D it on the Chickenfoot tour, so I was banging through all kinds of heads and cabinets and whatever, but there were a couple of changes that I would have made to the amp personally, just little tweaks, and when those guys, when Hartley and everybody heard about that, they said, well, here, why don't you just do what you want to do and whatever, and it was just mainly we've got a clean channel and a distortion channel, and they had it as 2 separate channels, and I just wanted to blend the two and add a little bit of tone and be able to take the clean sound and reshape it just a little bit so that you don't have to like be, on 11 to make the thing scream and sound really badass. So we did that, and so you can kind of like dial your volume down wherever it needs to be and blend in the distortion channel or use the distortion channel on its own. So, and I think it turned out really great, and we're really proud of it.
Yes. Whiskey holder. Hey, Mike, you were in Panerai? Pardon me? You were in Panerai?
Yes, I am. I'm not talking about the Panerai.
You're endorsing a watch.
So anyway, I'm really proud of it. The thing really kicks ass, and I'll be using it this summer. We're going out. Sammy Hager and I are going to go out and play some shows, and then Chickenfoot in the fall will be out. So I'll be using it.
And I'll just say that I'm about to do a tour with Testament and Overkill. And that is the amp I will be using. And I also want to add thanks to this guy right here, Chris, and Hartley, and Brandon, everybody here at Peavey. It's just been a pleasure to work with. Other amp companies would send me an amp and say, you're using this. And these guys, they really listened to what I wanted, and it's got every feature I could ever imagine. So, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you very much. Let's hear it for these guys. Come on, give it up, give it up. Michael is going to be in the hall signing, so if you want to go to the hall. Alex is about to demonstrate his amp if you want to sit in here and have a listen. Yeah. And then when he's through, he will also be signing as well. So thank you so much for coming out and enjoy yourself.